Hi friends, Andrew Carruthers here, Education Director for Sam Villa. You know, men's haircutting is so important to our clientele and building a really wide variety of clients. So ownership over different techniques that are going to give unique textures within the hair, we feel is a really important thing to understand. In this video, we want to talk about using a razor to create visual texture within men's haircuts. Now, we are going to use kind of a special blade here. And I'll also talk about what you can do if you don't have this special blade. But within the Sam Villa Signature Series razor, I'll put this kind of in front of his face so you can see, we have these texturizing blades. So the texturizing blades basically have a cup that holds hair out of the way and then an exposed area of the blade that does the cutting. And you can see this one's quite abrupt. The other blade that we have is much smaller spacing on it, so it acts more like a blending shear. This acts more as like a texturizing shear that's going to take deeper peaks and valleys out. We also do have a straight blade, and I'll talk in a minute how you can utilize this for a similar technique. But it's always fun to use different types of tools because, you know, it keeps us interested, it keeps us having fun, and it keeps your clientele interested. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a section across, and within that section, I'm getting the hair out of the way so that I can get close to the scalp. Now, within men's haircuts, when the hair's this short, if I come out here and I just do my texturizing there, I'm not really going to see much. It's just going to make the ends more shattered feeling. You know, if we're really looking to create some visual texture, we need to get more aggressive. So I'm going to come in here pretty close to the scalp, and I'm going to take and I'm going to drag that razor across. Now, a lot of you might be thinking, oh my gosh, the hair's dry. I was always taught, you know, you always use a razor on wet hair. Now, if you're looking for a lot of polish to the cuticle, we agree, you should probably be working on wet hair. We are looking for texture. So that little bit of roughness we're going to get by using a razor on dry hair, totally fine. So let's take the next section. Again, we're going to take that section across, comb it forward so that we expose the area closer to the scalp. We come in and we use that blade to take out peaks and valleys. Now, there are other manufacturers that make texturizing blades. So, you know, check into it. If you already have a different manufacturer's blade, maybe there is an option for you. Now, let's say you do have a certain razor that does not have the option for a texturizing blade. Let's look at it if you just have a straight blade. Same technique. Take that section across, comb the hair forward so that you expose close to the scalp. Now we're going to take the tip of the razor and we're going to come in and we're going to just tip the razor through in pieces. Now basically this is just mimicking what that texturizing blade does, but just with the tip of a straight razor. So don't worry, if you don't have our razor, you can still use this technique. We do love the option of having those two texturizing blades on top of this blade, which is the straight blade. So we really feel like the more that you change what you do behind the chair, you change how you think, you change how you talk, you change the techniques that you use, we really wake up our clientele and we have more fun behind the chair. If you have any questions or comments on this technique, please leave them in that box below. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Andrew Carruthers, Education Director for Sam Villa.